What's up, everybody? Happy Tuesday. I hope you all had a great day today. Still having a great day. So anyway, let me just say this. I don't really get into politics like that. I don't. But I just want to put this out there. I really don't care if you're a Trump supporter, you're a Biden supporter. Let me tell you something. Vote for who you want. What I get sick of is I go on social media and I see people bashing people for voting for Donald Trump. Let me tell you something. I'm not a Trump fan as far as him being president. I'm not a fan of it, of his administration. But I do feel like people have the right to vote for whoever the hell they want to vote for. So if that's who you want to lead you and, be the leader of the country, then that's who you want. Everybody got a right to have who they want. We're all going to disagree, but that's fine. We all have our reasons for voting for who we want. That's all I pretty much want to say about that. Vote for who you want. Don't let nobody tell you, oh, it's wrong to vote for this guy. It's wrong to vote. Vote for who you want. Don't let nobody intimidate you or manipulate you into voting their way. Vote your way. No matter who you're voting for, vote your way. It's your right to vote. It's your civic duty. Do what you got to do. So now, getting into this episode of GH continues to be a cluster of a hot mess right now, and I'm here for all of this mess. So anyway, Franco, he met up with Kevin to talk to him about the tumor and tell him that the brain tumor is back and it's inoperable. But Kevin, just like Terry, basically told Franco that, there are other treatment options. And, Kevin was asking him about his symptoms and stuff like that. But Franco, that's what he was worried about. Franco was worried about them symptoms coming back. Like he was going to turn back into the man that he was. That's what really is scaring him right now, because he doesn't want to do that. So Kevin basically told Franco, tell your wife, tell your family what the hell is going on. Tell Liz, tell Scott, tell them what's going on with you. And I agree. I think that he should, don't keep this from them. They have a right to know. I mean, it's your medical issue, but as a family, they have a right to know what's going on with you, especially if it can affect them, and I think Franco should. I don't know where they're going with this Franco storyline, but I'm interested. I'm really interested where this brain tumor thing is going to go. I'm interested in seeing, what the outcome is going to be, what the end game is. I think it's going to be pretty... I think it might be good. I think this one might be an interesting story. So anyway, moving on from that. Valentin has struck again. Let me tell you something. Spinelli and Sam had a good little plan, pretending to be Helena, meeting with Peter to get the goods on him. It was a good plan, but Valentin saw right through that plan. He saw right through it. When Peter went to go see Valentin, when Peter told Valentin that he got a call from Helena, Valentin didn't believe it. Valentin knew Helena was dead. He was like, no, somebody's messing with you, and he knew it was Spinelli. Based off of that conversation he had with Spinelli before, where basically Spinelli put his foot in his mouth and basically revealed that he's not happy about Peter and Maxie getting married. So, of course, Valentin put two and two together because he knows Spinelli has the capability to alter Helena's voice or, come up with something to make it seem like Helena's alive. He knows Spinelli has that, smartness to pull it off. And basically told Peter, don't go to that meeting. It's a trap. They're trying to set you up. And of course, Peter was pissed, but Valentin also told Peter, to back off Spinelli. Because it wouldn't be smart to go head to head with Spinelli and stuff right now. Especially, with him and Maxie talking about having a baby, getting married. It wouldn't be wise because it's just going to create more problems. He told him, let it go. Focus on your life, your child. Focus on everything that's going on. Don't focus on Spinelli. Don't focus on Sam. Don't focus on none of that. Focus on your child. So of course, Peter wanted to meet with Spinelli and told him about the phone call and stuff, and basically admitted that he knew it was a scheme to entrap him and stuff like that. So basically, Peter threatened Spinelli and told him he'll go back to his dark side if, to protect Maxie and the baby if Spinelli doesn't back off. I think Spinelli should make it appear that he's backed off. And I think him and Sam need to go back to the drawing board and be smarter in what they do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't be intimidated by Peter. Peter is sweating bullets right now, and the only reason this is getting to him because he knows that his days are numbered. And it's only a matter of time before his little secrets come out. He know it. That's why he's worried. And he was so scared when he thought Helena was on that phone. That's exactly why. But it's only a matter of time for Spinelli or somebody to stumble upon some dirt that's going to bury his ass. It's only a matter of time. And we all know it. And I can't wait for it to come out because I already know that reveal going to be the shit. So anyway, moving on from that. So Sonny called Ava over or whatever to talk to her about Ryan wanting him to come to Pentonville to visit with him. And he was wondering why would Ryan want to see him. So Ava was talking about how Ryan was sick and twisted. And she was telling Sonny not to go visit him. So when she was saying that, and Ava was insisting to Sonny that it was some type of trap or whatever, Sonny started becoming suspicious. He knew Ava was full of shit. He knew it. I could tell by the look on his face. He knew she was full of it and she trying to cover something up. Because Sonny's not dumb. He also knows Ryan's the man that Ava was sleeping with for a time when she thought he was Kevin. So if Ryan wants to meet with Sonny, Sonny knows it has to be something about Ava then. That's what he's more than likely thinking. So Sonny knows, and for Ava to come over there and be like, oh nah, you shouldn't go see him. He's sick. He's twisted. He's trying to set a trap. He's going to play. He's going to find a way to find Sonny's weakness and exploit it. And you know Sonny. Sonny knows bullshit a lot of times when he hear it. So you know he's going to go visit Ryan, and that's exactly what he did. Went to go visit Ryan. And I think deep down, Ava knew Sonny would go anyway, even though she asked him not to or told him he shouldn't. She knew. So, of course, she went to go warn Julian and basically tell him that he should take Nicholas up on his offer to disappear. But Julian was like, nah, I'm not going to do that. You know Julian being stupid. You should have. I think that's what he should have did. That's the smart thing to do. But Julian, of course, talking about, no, I don't want to give up my life. What life? Everybody in that town practically hates your guts. All you got is that bar. So what life? I'm pissed that Ava still sat there and told Julian she'll try to get through to Ryan again. Ava, stop doing all of this for this sorry sack of crap. I used to be a big fan of Julian, but his actions as of late has been pissing me off. I think William DeVry is an amazing actor, though. Don't get me wrong. I wish he wasn't leaving the show because I think William DeVry is amazing. But you could tell it was kind of like, you could tell with the way that they're writing Julian, they were writing him off because they're basically backing him into a corner at this point. And I hate that. Because they did the same thing to Sarah Brown when she played Claudia Zakara. With the whole Michael shooting and the way that she was going about stuff, they were backing her into a corner. That's how you knew she was getting ready to leave. And I hate it. Because they're such great actors and actresses. And to get rid of that, I'm like, damn. So Cyrus, of course, stopped by the pub again. And this time Julian says he's ready to, make a deal or do some type of business with Cyrus or whatever. More mess. Julian just continues to get himself in all type of shit. Like, he just manages to do that. So anyway, Anna's tied up in the basement. Alex pretty much is planning on taking over her life and, getting close to Peter and all that because she got some dangerous people after her. Anna basically told her that nobody was going to believe she was really Anna. That Robert and Valentin, they were all going to see through it. And of course, Valentin shows up to talk to Anna. Basically telling Anna that they got to handle Alex at this point. Like, he feels like Anna should tell Peter that Alex is his real mother, so that way Alex can't get to him first and try to poison him against him. But Alex is sitting there telling him that she always does what's best for her son. When she said that, that's when Valentin became suspicious, based off that line. And Alex tried to cover up what she said, but Valentin wasn't buying it at that point. He was suspicious. Anna managed to undo her gag and stuff, and she yelled out, and Valentin heard it. So of course Alex injected Valentin with something to knock him out. See, Anna don't listen, because this is everything that's going on right now. Valentin warned her what happened. He warned Anna if she didn't act fast, Alex would get the drop on her. And look what happened. His premonition came true. Alex got the drop on her. Not only did Alex get the drop on Anna, Alex done got the drop on Valentin. So now she got both of y'all right where she wants you. All because Anna's inability to handle it. Anna didn't handle it the way Valentin kept telling her she should handle it. And now look what happened. Now y'all both in dire straits at this point. Anna don't ever listen. She never listens because she always thinks she knows best, and look what happened. Got caught slipping. Now your ass is tied up in the basement. Valentin on the ground knocked the hell out, and Alex is the ruler of the house. And your identity. All because you didn't listen. Damn, Anna. And you call yourself a super spy? Come on now. Do better. Do better, please. So anyway, moving on from that. So TJ is pissed off or whatever about the way Cyrus is running that hospital and stuff, because the morale at the hospital is pretty low. So he licensed to do a protest and stuff, and he was turned down by Jordan. Jordan turned down his license to do a protest. This is more of her covering up for Cyrus and what she's up to. That's why she shut that down. I believe it's her trying to protect TJ too, because she doesn't want TJ provoking Cyrus into doing something. Because she kept telling TJ that if he keeps pushing Cyrus, eventually Cyrus is going to push back. So, of course, Cyrus is sitting there talking to Portia, talking about he wants to be a very hands-on employer, acting all creepy and shit. You know how Cyrus do. Asking her about Trina and Taggart. So of course Portia was pissed off about that and told him don't ask about her ex-husband and don't ask about her child. And basically, like, Portia warned him not to mention them again. Cyrus is pushing his luck with a lot of people. Like, he talking about how Portia is vital to the hospital, she's important to the hospital and stuff. Cyrus is a creeper. So TJ and Jordan, their argument is getting loud. So of course Cyrus and Portia hear about the argument. Cyrus talking about he admires, you know, TJ's passion and stuff, but his primary purpose is to save lives, you know, save lives and stuff, and to leave Cyrus's management of the hospital alone. Basically trying to subliminally threaten TJ. I love the fact that TJ's not scared of Cyrus. I love it. Like, I really love that. Like, he's a ballsy person. Like, he's bold. You know, maybe a little too bold, but he's bold. I like it. And what I love is the fact that Portia calls Jordan out on her shit. She calls her out because Portia's not liking the fact that Jordan's not doing anything about Cyrus. Like, you know he's a criminal, and you're sitting here not investigating him. You're not doing much of anything. Letting him run roughshod over the hospital, including the employees, including your own son who's an employee there. And you're not doing much of anything. And all Jordan could sit there and say is, oh, I'm protecting everybody. Okay, maybe in your mind that's what you're doing, but to everybody else, that's not what you're doing. Portia is suspicious of Jordan already. Chase is suspicious because they can see they're starting to see what's going on. You keep making excuses for Cyrus and shutting them down at every turn. Every time they try to do something against Cyrus, you come along and shut it down. That's not protecting them. Like, Jordan should have handled this situation way better than what she did. I understand Cyrus is dangerous as shit, because he clearly is. But by you being his new little minion and doing his little bidding and stuff with no actual plan in place, you're doing more harm than you are good. You're putting everybody in the line of fire because you're not correctly handling this problem. Jordan need to do better. And I love the fact that Portia holds her ass accountable, because that's what needs to happen. Hold her accountable. That's exactly what she needs to do. Because Jordan is all over the place without no plan. You have no plan in place to shut this down. Just dumb. But anyway, that was pretty much the whole episode. Hit the comment section. Let me know what y'all thought about this episode. And I will see y'all all later. I hope you all have a great night. See you all tomorrow. Peace.